Welcome to the official red, white, and blue through and through the year 2010 downtown parade in Douglasville. This is spectacular.
And we are Monk and Kelly, and we're having a great time watching all these great floats that are going to be coming through. A little bit of anticipation here because we have two folks that have been roaming the streets for us and getting the bird's eye view of what you're going to be seeing in just a moment.
Nathan Todd and Kelly Hunter, and they are going all around. You see children and grandmas and grandpas and moms and dads and dogs and cats. It's out of control. It's just like the movie Ghostbusters. Cats, dogs, together. Oh my goodness. It's
wonderful.
It is. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And we're going to take a look at the parade and how it's beginning right now with Kelly Hunter.
Here we are at Parade Start with City Manager Bill Osborne. Mr. Osborne, how many years have you been doing this for the City of Douglasville?
I believe this is number 20.
Number 20.
This is a great lady, and it's a great privilege to have her as our Grand Marshal because she makes Douglasville proud and Douglas County proud because we're just honored to have such a great lady right here.
It's that longevity. Now, this is what I'm proud of. Haley. Haley right here is my great-granddaughter, and that's I'm really proud of her. She's going to be in the parade with me today.
A lot of different things, of course, it takes to make sure that the parade is planned smoothly and goes off smoothly. But it's just a delight to have this in Douglasville every year, and I think all of our citizens enjoy it.
Tell us who you are and what you represent today.
I'm Walter Crofts. We're from the Forest Escort Camp of Sons of Confederate Veterans out of Villa-Rica.
Do you know how many entries we have in today's parade?
We've got about 90.
Well, you have to have an ancestor that was in the war between the states.
Okay.
We usually call it the war between the Yankees and the Americans.
This is a community parade. Most all the entries, other than a few politicians running for state or district office, but basically it's local people.
She's been my friend for many years. We were neighbors, literally next-door neighbors for 10 years.
Right.
Well, we want to make sure that everybody on board has a life jacket that actually fits them. You know, small children need smaller life jackets, and everybody needs to try them on before they go out on the water so that they'll be ready in case an emergency does happen.
Well, of course, we have a lot of the elected officials and people running for office, as well as church groups, youth sports groups, and then just a lot of businesses that decide they want to be in the parade, both to be patriotic and also people can say, hey, this is my business, come patronize me.
And I miss living next door to her greatest neighbor I could have ever asked for.
How about
and we just had the best conversations. We always agreed to disagree, and that was what good dialogue's about.
This is Church on the Word, and we're going to have Vacation Bible School doing Under the Sea on July 11th, a week from yesterday. 4th of July, we want you to come 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. I want you to come on down to Vacation Bible School. That's why we're here. Happy 4th of July.
Well, we have our Youth Against Violence program. The kids that's in our program here today, they're going to be participating. And today we have about 60 young men and women in the group for this summer session.
They also have Yankees that have their groups too, but you don't see them down here that much. They're
Not too far south.
Yeah, too far south.
We're with the Buell Bulldogs, youth football and cheerleading, kids ages 5 to 12 years old. My name's Brian. This is the head coach of our 12-year-old, Marty. Hey, how are y'all doing?
We've been going for 3 years. We probably had over 500 or so young people in our community come through the program.
Tell us who you have riding with you in the parade
today.
Well,
I have my grandsons. I have Brent and Mitchell right here. Brent is 4 years old. Mitchell is 2 years old. And they've never missed a parade, even when they were babies and we had to hold them. So,
and I understand there's a third grandson in the picture.
There is. He's only 2 months old, and we just didn't think that we could handle all three of them today, to be quite honest with you.
I think Granddaddy is admitting that the third one is wow. Well, we love him.
A lot of handful. Well, y'all enjoyed the parade
well,
today.
Thank you. Thank y'all for being here to film today.
Chris Womack, tell us what's going on today.
Hey, just a beautiful day out here in the city of Douglasville. We've got a huge turnout, really big parade. A lot of positive energy out here in the crowd today, and what can I say? The Lord's blessed us with another great one to celebrate the 4th of July. And I'm just so thankful that we've got such a great community to live, stay, and play right here in Douglasville. Thank y'all for supporting us.
Well, we hope everybody has a wonderful time today. Great weather.
Amen.
So there's a lot of work that goes into a parade, for sure.
Absolutely.
And you see that, don't you? I mean,
we do. And this one's really, really special. It's red, white, and blue through and through. We have the blue lights coming up.
Well, you know, the thing is that the Douglasville Police Department really doesn't get to use the sirens and the lights all the time.
We hope they don't.
No, crime is low, so these guys are going wild already. You hear that?
Yeah, I do.
They don't get to use it that often.
Well,
okay?
they're
So
also they're escorting a big guy. He's been in Douglasville's police department for 20 plus years. He is in his first year as chief. We have Chris Womack, the police chief, joining us.
And I think the crowd really likes the police chief and Chris. Sheriff Phil Miller is on his way as well, and you can see the honor guard, the City of Douglasville Police Department. They're walking up right now. Don't they look absolutely stunning with the colors? Fantastic.
Very impressive.
They're actually going to do the presentation of colors for the different city events throughout the year, too. So they have a lot of practice doing this.
And they do it well. Aww.
Chief of Police, Chris Womack. Sheriff Phil Miller. And the National Law Enforcement Challenge winner for 2008 and 2009.
We salute you.
Now, Dot Pageant is along with us today. And
she's the city ambassador. Now, she worked with Jimmy Carter in D.C. for years, and we are very proud to have her in our parade today.
She was the ambassador for Jimmy Carter.
That's right.
Beautiful shot there. There's Mayor Mickey Thompson, and there's his wife, Janice.
And, of course, he's going through his third term as mayor, and Janice not only serves as a community calendar co-host, she's also a State Farm Insurance owner and operator.
City Council members are riding along in engine number 2 with the Douglasville Fire Department. This is the old fire truck, I just want you to know.
Right, they don't use this
it's
anymore.
It's not the new one.
But it sure looks nice.
Bill Hembry, State Representative, also along in the car. And Chairman Tom Worthen. He is the commissioner and the chairman. The Board of Commissioners. What kind of car is that? Is that little Mini?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's that little Mini.
Very cool.
Yeah.
A Mini Cooper, yeah. Mini Cooper convertible.
Here's Bill Hembry for State Representative. David McDade, the district attorney, in his shiny Mustang convertible.
Yes.
Man, he polished that thing up, didn't he?
And I love the balloons.
And, you know, every town's going to have the person that takes care of everybody from birth all the way until they pass to the next life. It's Randy Daniel, done a great job as coroner. Wave to him. He's in his golf cart. Actually, he's in his deluxe vehicle. Randy is in the deluxe vehicle. Very sharp looking
and look
vehicle.
at that. Now, that's a car.
He brought all the classics with him, didn't he? He went from Impala all the way to, your Ram, your Dodge Ram truck.
There we go.
What a beautiful day. The kids are really enjoying it with the balloons, and the parents are getting into it, waving flags, seeing all the great bands that are going to come up and start playing for us in just a little bit. This is Youth Against Violence as they come through right now, and they work together with families in the community. This is a large contingent for them. The Douglasville Police Department follows appropriately as a message to stop violence and kick out the gangs and any kind of gang activity and build character for individuals. This is the new, and just to let you know, the kid that's in the back, he has
not been arrested. I just want you to know.
He didn't do anything wrong during the parade.
However, we do have the paddy wagon.
Chief
here.
Chris Womack must be very proud of the men that serve here in Douglasville.
We have our fleet operations truck on the way.
guess, this could be the fire department on its way.
It certainly looks like it. Douglasville Fire Department.
Also represented Douglas County Sheriff's Department.
And their SWAT vehicle.
They brought out the heavy artillery for today, that's for sure. You don't want to mess around with these guys. They've got the tools to do the job.
And we have the County Patrol Division and the Sheriff joining us, along with the Find Unit.
This is the Douglas County Sheriff's Command Center. This thing has everything inside that truck that you could possibly imagine. Now, I don't know who's driving in the Sheriff's Teen Driving Program, but he's kind of all over the road. I'd pull him over if I were you. I mean, I think he's doing that as a demonstration.
I didn't realize cars had training wheels. All right.
Unmarked vehicle.
That's right.
And the heat is on with the Douglas County Sheriff's Department. They brought every vehicle in the department.
And this is with the Governor's Office of Highway Safety and the Find Unit.
Watch out, I think they brought the patrol dogs.
All right, K-9 unit.
Well, that was a tremendous start to the parade, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
And a loud one, too. Boy, man, they have some very, very loud vehicles.
But you know, I'm hearing a marching band approaching.
Yeah, I haven't seen them. I didn't see them. I thought they were going to come up a little bit earlier. The Douglas County High School, and also you can hear, I think it's Lithia Springs High School.
We have Douglas County High School with Chapel Hill
Okay.
and Alexandra High School performing with Lithia Springs.
So they've combined the
Right.
bands.
And there's going to be a 5th high school next year.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
so
grown that much.
we're growing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here comes the old sheriff's car. This is kind of my favorite. There's Barney Fife passing out candy. I'm kidding. It's not Barney.
With the American Legion.
I just love this. Isn't that a great vehicle? It's Route 66.
All right.
Hey, my mom had one of those 500
Galaxy?
Galaxies. Yeah. And I was a little embarrassed as a kid to be in it. We used to hide in the back seat so our friends wouldn't see us. I'd be proud to ride in one of those now, that's for sure.
That's right. They're classics. And the band's approaching.
I'm glad they let the kids wear shorts today. It's not that hard. It's just a beautiful day with a little slight breeze, but still, you know, if they were in their full garb, that would be...
warm?
Yes, very warm. So the combined high school band, it's Douglas County and Chapel Hill. And we'll also see Alexander and Lithia Springs High School. Kids have worked very hard at this.
And you know what? Considering they're off of school right now.
I know.
Yeah, they're doing a little extra volunteer work.
Do they get some
today.
extracurricular activity for this?
I don't know. I
I'd
think
be
at least
asking-
they'd be able to get out of study hall.
I know. I'd be asking for credit. Can you give me 100 on my English exam? They're awesome. Sharp-looking kids. In step. Douglas County and Chapel Hill combined. Alexander, Lithia Springs combined, and a 5th high school to come to the Douglas County area. They've been working on that.
Red, white, and blue through and through.
And a tight band. Boy, they really sounded good.
And representing the American Legion, we have a fine platoon
Riding their
here.
Harley Davidsons.
Pearl Harbor survivor, Mr. Leonard Santangello.
That's what it's all about.
All right. And
that's why we're here.
Browning.
That's incredible. Pearl Harbor survivor, Mr. Leonard Santangelo. It's always great when you see the veterans and the American Legion and all of the soldiers that have fought for our freedom in the 4th of July parade. It's just a beautiful thing. And the Sons of the American Legion with their float, Squadron 145 from Douglasville. You know, I'm glad they have some of the signs and the banners on the float, because I'm going to get lost on the program. There are so many people involved in this.
I think it's terrific.
Here comes one of the Boy Scout and Cub Scout troops in the area. And Boy Scouts celebrating 100 years, by the way.
That's right.
Our
I love the
Boy
Liberty
Scouts.
Bell on there.
Isn't that awesome?
That's exciting.
This is actually Pack 626, the Cub Scouts. That's where they start teaching boys to become men.
And you would know as an Eagle Scout.
As an Eagle Scout, you bet. There's a couple of dads and scout leaders doing a good job.
And they rely on them heavily to be able to
say
guide
hello
these
to
guys.
Thomas Coke Glover Camp, 943, the Sons of the Confederate Soldiers. I don't think they're the originals, though. I just want you to know that. And they have their big float.
To honor your heritage.
Dragging the 4x4. Dragging that by the 4x4 there.
And the gentleman had very good manners. He tipped his hat.
Oh, of course. Saw the lady. I love the uniforms because they're so...
authentic?
Yes, they are.
And warm. Here
we go. Are we going to have a 21-gun salute?
Woo!
Yeah, watch out. That is awesome. That's a crowd pleaser.
And now we have Forest Escort Camp 1239.
That's right, a little dyslexic there.
From Villarica.
The Sons of Confederate Soldiers, and they have a big contingent here. This is still Camp 1239. They brought their cannons.
Wow.
They brought the artillery. And there's the Georgia Volunteer Artillery from Carrollton, Georgia. But now we've got a float on a boat. Or a boat on a float. Coast Guard, you gotta love those guys. One of the hardest jobs in the world.
And that's from Lake Allatoona.
And
Kids
a great
don't
reminder.
Float, wear a life vest.
A great reminder, especially if you're doing boating this season. The Vietnam Veterans of America.
Robert G. Hunter Memorial Chapter.
And enjoying lots of the crowd appreciation and applause.
We have in loving memory of Ron Starnieri, the Vietnam Veterans of America.
And this is the Robert Hunter chapter of the Vietnam Veterans of America from Douglasville. Getting great applause from the crowd today. New Life Christian Church and their funky float with kaleidoscope music. You gotta love that.
Is that Dayglow paint?
Yeah, I don't think they use the kaleidoscope music for praise band or praise worship. That's awesome. Now here's something that's really interesting. It's from the Greater Rose Society.
And of course, this is perfect rose weather. We have ours blooming in our backyard. They decided to bring them to downtown Douglasville, the American Rose Society.
Now I thought the kaleidoscope was with the church, but it's on its own. It's just that the music was down the road. And I see a lot of kids running out because they think it might be the ice cream man. It's not the ice cream man.
This is David Downey, Calliope and Scion XB. Is that Oscar the Grouch that's driving?
I think Oscar the Grouch is actually on that. What's he doing in a happy parade?
He's playing the Calliope.
The AMVETs from Post 118, Lithia Springs.
We salute you guys.
Gotta love those guys. And the Beulah Baptist Church. They have a big contingent. They have like about 4 spots in this parade.
They were pretty excited about showing up for Independence Day.
Vacation Bible School coming up.
I love the cowbells.
Well, I guess their theme is going to be the Saddle Ridge Ranch.
There we go.
More from Beulah Baptist. Giddy up, cowboy. VBS starts July 11th. And the Beulah Baptist Church with their hot Camaro. A few more of our riders coming through.
And they even,
oh yeah!
They even decorated the kids' wagon there.
The kids really enjoy the noises. When they rev it up, they love that stuff.
And now we have Church on the Word.
The Church on the Word. Getting real excited about being here.
And they have their Under the Sea Vacation
One of the kids
Bible
in the
School.
youth group is really excited. They have their Bible school coming up.
That's right.
July 11th, and their theme is Under the Sea.
And of course, we have the Douglas County Sheriff's Department following up with Sheriff Phil D. Miller.
Bulldogs. We got some Bulldogs
you
fans.
Love Bulldogs football and cheerleading.
Beulah's got it all.
And they brought their mascot with them.
The Black Educational History exhibit is on. Is this a gold color, or is this...
Oh, that's gold.
Is it
that's
gold?
That's gold, baby.
That's Behe, the Black Educational History exhibit.
Coupe de Ville.
It's a Coupe de Ville. That is awesome.
Love that car.
I'm amazed at how some of the people just went to all lengths to get their floats all decorated. It must have taken hours for some of these.
A lot of dedication, which is what you find in a lot of these community organizations. We have Embracing the Legacy at J.W. Stewart Middle School.
The Juneteenth Festival is on as well.
Oh, no, see, the gentleman riding on the couch, I think has the best seat.
That's the best seat in the house. Are you kidding me? Red, white, and blue, through and through. That's the theme. And some of our wonderful veterans.
Gold Star, Graven Bolt.
The veterans received such a warm welcome from the crowd here in Douglasville. It's heartwarming.
This is one of their days.
This is the whole weekend for them.
It's nice that actually we had the 4th of July on Friday. I mean, not Friday, on Sunday.
Yes.
I know, I was thinking everything kind of kicked off on
you get that
Friday.
extra day, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we had such a great long weekend and many days to celebrate all the people who have given their lives and the people who are performing those duties right now to keep us safe in this great country of ours. More floats. More in red, white, and blue. And Mike Mulcair, the committee to re-elect
Mike Mulcair for County Commission.
And of course, he's running for a county commissioner. He's directing traffic out there while he's out there.
What's really sweet is they also have a sign in memory of Mary Gonzalez, teacher, campaigner, and friend.
Mike Mulcair in the 3rd District and running for re-election.
Gotta love that Mustang.
It's a tricked out Mustang,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
that awesome? Very nice.
Here you see it coming up on your screen.
Thank you for fanning
Thank
us,
you.
Mike Mulcair people. they came with their fans. This is the Golden Memorial United Methodist Church and their enrichment camp.
Woo-hoo. With music, drama, dance, and sport. And swimming and basketball and movies and reading and Bible study.
They've got it all there. That's Golden Memorial United Methodist Church. They're happy to be here. They brought some motorcycles too. They're making some noise. I wish I bet you some of the kids that are like walking in the parade wish they could hop on that thing and ride through.
I know. But you'll notice he was wearing a helmet.
Some of the kids in the contingent are, climbing on mom and dad's back, so they're like, "You mean we had to walk this far?"
But they're keeping up. I mean, it's a little tough when you're also hiking a toddler on your shoulders.
Absolutely. They're doing a wonderful job with that. This has been a spectacular parade so far, with all of the veterans that have been really warmly welcomed here. All the politicians coming out. That's what it's all about.
And of
waving,
course the
kissing
kids
babies.
and their enthusiasm is just
love
terrific.
They love it. This is a great community, the Douglas County community.
We have all sorts of folks that have been marching along and coming up and giving us salutes and waving. It's been a lot of fun.
I want someone to come up and give me a little water right now.
Well, I think you had that.
I didn't see anybody handing out water. Something, you
were just hoping one of those fire engines had a hose running.
They've had fans and candy, and then they need a little bit of water. That would be delightful. Balloons.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? That's fantastic.
And we have in the field right now Nathan and Kelly Hunter.
We are live on the streets of the parade. Who do I have here with me? Tell me your name. Caitlin. And Caitlin, do you know that guy behind the camera?
Yes.
Who is he?
My dad.
He's your dad. He's doing a great job out there today, isn't he? Are you having fun at the parade?
Yes.
You are. Lots of neat things happening and coming by already, aren't there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun for kids, isn't it? Anything else you doing today?
I don't know.
Here comes Henry Mitchell III, Douglas County Commissioner, and they were taking up the tail end of the 19th Golden United Methodist Church Brigade.
And of course, Henry also served as a councilman in Douglasville, as we mentioned.
A lot of the churches in the community have come out and brought all of the folks who go to church and, all of their friends on the sides, just giving them all the adulation. They're all getting set up for a vacation Bible school, a lot of these churches here in the Douglasville community, so there's a lot of work ahead, and I know parents appreciate that when they have a place to send their kids for the summertime to keep them active and keep their mind going.
And it gives them a little bit of social activity, too.
Absolutely.
It's kind of easy for kids to feel a little detached from their friends at school when they're not in school.
Yeah, it's nice social interaction.
Yeah.
The kids are chanting for candy.
Yeah.
So I hope that Henry Mitchell has some candy along the way here. Might help him get the seat again. That's the way to travel.
There we
That
go.
is the way to travel.
Harley Davidson.
Oh, red cherry. Oops, it's
Cherry
stalled.
red. Whoops.
See?
No,
I
well,
jinxed it, didn't it?
It's because they're used to moving at a higher speed than parade speed. We have coming up
the Kingsway Baptist Church and their huge bus, appropriately decorated for today.
With red, white, and blue, but it's normally just blue and white.
And some of it is red, white, and silver, if you look close enough. So it gets that shiny aspect to it. I like that.
All right. And we have Reformers Unanimous Addictions Program. We also have coming up
Word Christian Broadcasting on different radio stations throughout Douglasville and the Dallas and Noonan area.
Running for District 4.
We're not sure who this guy is with the elf ears, but he seems to be enjoying himself. Is this Chris Caldwell, the parade kid? I think it might
so.
be. Yeah, I think it is. He's keeping all the kids engaged and waving for all of the folks that are coming up.
Dressed like an elf.
There's Chris Caldwell, just goofing around. And Ramona Jackson Jones.
Running for County Commissioner.
That's District 3. And a real sharp vehicle. fire engine red. She's like she's in a parade. She got it all down with her, her white gloves and everything.
Yeah.
She's the princess of the parade.
Oh, and the little caboose there.
There's Grandpa. He's pushing his granddaughter.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. That's Ramona Jackson Jones. And that's a nice contingent. That's a few spaces in the parade.
Volkswagen Bug convertible.
Oh, blue punch buggy.
Oh,
No punchbacks.
don't.
No punchbacks.
Nice. Did you just make up that rule?
No, I didn't make up that rule.
We have coming up Serve Pro of Douglasville and their green machine.
I love that thing.
Isn't that cool?
You can spot it about 1.5 miles away. So if you have your fire, water damage, you can have the restoration done by Serve Pro.
There we go.
In their clean green machine. Machines. There's
Yeah,
several
2
of them. Yeah, they brought out the brigade today.
Wow.
And balloons on their vehicles to boot.
Well, some folks need heavy-duty help.
Absolutely.
There was a lot of flooding that they had in the Douglasville area.
Absolutely. So I'm sure that kept them busy for quite some time.
Yeah. Hard to think about that on a day that's as beautiful as today.
I know, it's hard to believe, and it wasn't that long ago that a lot of the area was underwater.
And we have coming up Nathan Deal, who is running for governor.
The judges for the floats today are Rhonda Muhammad, who is the Historic Preservation Commissioner,
We have David Stevens, a noted resident.
and Michelle Clark from the Downtown Development Authority. And they have a very difficult job today
Oh, yeah.
as they mark off all of the
85
notations.
plus entries that are in
I
this
know,
parade.
that's a lot. Here we
Yeah.
go, big stars. Are you kidding me? 21-0 in the regular season. Undefeated champs. The winners of the Shamrock Showdown and the end of the season tournament. Hey, big stars. You got it. Flaunt it. And as you mentioned, running for governor, here's Nathan Deal and his contingent. Bringing the All-American Radio Flyer as part of the parade.
With the red balloons in it, of course.
A red, white, and blue van. Because they put the red balloons on there.
There we go.
And the red, white, and blue flags.
There we go.
It's all about God and country for these folks today.
Speaking of which, we have coming up Heritage Baptist Church. I love the hats. Very nice. Also works as a fan.
What, the flag?
Yeah. Well, the little ones anyway. And coming up,
Nathan still has some of his folks walking.
I know,
You
they're out on
they
the
s-
street.
Well, they slowed down. And they were like, you know what? You keep going. You've got the trucks. I've only got my foot power, so I'm going to take my time here.
and I'm hearing more music in the distance.
And we're about a third away through the parade for now. Maybe a little over a third of the way through the parade. The Heritage Baptist Church is on their way.
And the crowd's been very well behaved, I must say.
I think this is the Greater Mount Olive Overcoming Church of God first that's stepping up right now. We're going to take a little look at some of the things that are happening out in the crowds right now with Kelly Hunter.
All right, we are on the parade line. Who do we have here? Jennifer.
Jennifer B.
And Jennifer, what do you do here with the city?
I work for the city running the conference center, downtown Douglasville Conference Center.
So anybody needs any events or a location, facility for that, what's the number to call?
678-715-6094.
Oh, there is a lot of commotion for the Greater Mount Olive Overcoming Church of God because they're handing out popsicles. Oh, how perfect. And I think our daughter actually snagged one.
She likes those cool treats.
Oh, they're going to keep them nice and cool, that's for sure. You know, we talked about water a little bit earlier. What are they handing out?
They're handing it out in the frozen form.
Are you kidding? That is awesome. Greater Mount Olive Overcoming Church of God. In District 13, the race is on, and Mike Crane for Congress with his huge float. Decked out in red, white, and blue balloons. And nothing says 4th of July better than Lee Greenwood, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Proud to be an American.
I wonder how long it took them to tie all those balloons on there.
That must have taken a couple of hours, that's for sure.
And we have, following Mike, Janet Kelly, who's served on the Douglasville Development Authority with the City of Douglasville. She's running for the Douglas County Board of Education.
The Board of Education,
for
Janet
District
Kelly
3.
is running. Well, this certainly is the All-American Parade in the All-American City with the train in the background, politicians on their way through the crowds, meeting people, their constituents, and Janet Kelly decked out in her green for the Board of Education. Get some water? Good.
Already being offered water, honey. So
Janet looks like she looks like she's working hard.
Yeah. And right now on the street, investigating all of the parade watchers, we have Kelly Hunter.
All right, we're enjoying the Independence Day Parade. My neighbor here, Mr. Lawson. Who do you have here with you today?
Got my wife and my son. Here's my son right here.
Hey. Hi. Tell them hello. Can you wave your flag for us? All righty, this is all about community, family, and good events, right?
Yes, and politics.
And politics. We're seeing a lot of that today in the parade, aren't we?
We certainly have.
All right, thank you for being with us today.
Oh, we've enjoyed it. Thank you so much. It's been an excellent thing for the county to do.
All righty.
Are you kidding me? Do you see the Peterbilt coming up the street? Wow.
That's incredible.
That's huge.
Wow.
Jennifer Knight for a Douglas County Superior Court judge. And they're politicking in a big way.
Oh, yeah.
This thing is huge.
I didn't know trucks came that shiny.
And I heard a couple of people just go, wow.
Yeah.
There's a big rig.
All right.
I think that's the biggest float in the parade. Did I talk in between the horn?
And also followed up by a pretty sharp Mustang in the same shade of red as the Peterbilt, of course.
Here comes those folks that keep you safe as they drive you from point A to point B. It's area taxi in the parade today.
Say hi to Joe Morris.
Hey, Joe Morris. And Gregory Baker running for District 1. Commissioner in District 1. Yep, that's right. And he's getting people to make some noise out here. He's getting serious. He's spinning his umbrella. Gregory Baker, County Commissioner, District 1, running for County Commissioner. Spinning the umbrella.
I love that.
Having a good time with the crowd, that's for sure. Here we go, Fire Engine Red. You know, they came out with the new spicy chicken at Chick-fil-A.
It's hot stuff on the 4th of July weekend.
They want you to get fired up for this stuff. And everybody loves Chick-fil-A. Come on now. You hear people? You know why? Because they know something is going on.
Right.
They're getting their cow fans some free Chick-fil-A swag.
And of course, which one is that? I know that they named the cows.
I don't know which one that is. I have no idea. All I know is it's time to eat chicken.
There we go. Eat more chicken.
Say hey to the Second Baptist Church, handing out candy to the kids. They're also going to be doing VBS, and they have the Saddle Up Range, the Saddle Ridge Ranch going on for VBS.
Do you have to bring spurs to that?
No, I think spurs are optional, to be honest with you.
They're handing out bottled water, which always makes you popular.
Absolutely.
When the sun's
Yeah.
out.
Lots of candy coming from the Second Baptist Church.
And you notice nobody tosses, which could be kind of a safety hazard.
They
when you
politely
toss.
hand. I
Yes,
like that.
Yes.
I think our daughter and son are really enjoying this because
They're like at Candry Central.
They were just sitting there, and it's like door-to-door candy sales.
Really.
Free candy, free service.
Coming up, running for Congress for Georgia District 13, we have Rupert Parchment.
And his Ford truck from Wade Ford.
You gotta wonder how much red, white, and blue ribbon was sold for today's parade.
I don't want to take a guess at that. I don't
No.
think I'd be able to guess that. Donzella James has their own jingle, too. Have you heard that?
I did.
Dun, 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 dun. I know the tune. Hear it?
Okay, but nobody's dancing to it yet. So.
He's got a groove going.
Oh, did you see the floppy-eared dog there?
Oh,
So
that's cute. That is cute. Well, she brought out enough vehicles for today,
She
that's for
certainly
sure.
did. I don't think anybody's going to worry about getting a ride home.
And
we have Homestead Hospice Hope Foundation in the last one. The Thunderbird.
Oh, that's a sweet Thunderbird. Convertible.
Mm.
Nice.
And we have another float coming up right behind that.
It's the Board of Education float. Michelle Simmons is running for the Board of Education. Oh, this is still the Homestead Hospice.
Right. Hope Foundation.
The Hope Foundation. And it is gorgeous. Look at that. The butterfly is their theme. Have you been touched by the butterfly? And on that float, they have a red, an orange, and blue butterfly that's absolutely stunning. And then an orange and black and yellow butterfly as well.
And the Earth sitting in the back seat.
Picture of the world with the butterflies flying around.
Okay, whose garden did they raid for this?
That's a lot of flowers.
I haven't seen this many since the Hydrangea Festival.
I see you eyeing that float like you want to take those things off and just take them home and plant them.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas now.
No, I know.
That is probably the best looking float of the parade. It's just beautiful.
So far.
So far.
Parade's not over yet.
Here's Michelle Simons, I've mentioned before, running for Douglas County School Board, District Number 4. Right behind the butterfly float.
And she has her stars balloons sparkling in the sun today.
And yes, they were smart and brought some candy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best part of the parade. Are you kidding me? If you're a kid, all the candy.
Well, that and the Chick-fil-A fire rescue hats that they passed
Here
out
comes
earlier.
the Stevens Fence Company. I was hoping to see a fence on the back of that truck.
Oh.
I think they have water, though. Yes, they do.
Water beats Spence any day when it's July.
For now, anyway. Yeah, that's right. Here comes the campaign to re-elect Freddie Ashman, District Number 1.
District Commissioner.
He's got a couple of cars in this one. He's got the Mercedes-Benz. He's got the Ford truck. And he brought the tunes, my friends. He brought the tunes.
Everybody got to stretch their legs and dance.
You got to beat the horn with the tunes. You got to be in rhythm, mister.
Now we have the Soldiers Angels. Right there.
Soldiers Angels. May no soldier go unloved. And a beautiful message for today. Here's Assured Comfort Heating and Air Incorporated.
Decked out in red, white, and blue. Flying the flag.
Check it out. Here comes a big favorite.
Sparkles. Roller rinks.
It's the roller rinks. You got some disco music. Yo, yo, yo. Go with it. Roll with it.
Okay, I don't want to tell you what happened the last time I was on roller skates. It wasn't pretty.
That's a jam, man. That's awesome. And there is one nation under God. This is Steve House in his golf cart. Hey, Steve.
God under one nation is theme.
Running for a county commissioner in District Number 4, Blaine Vick. And their vehicle with the American flag planted proudly on the back. Man, I want the Sparkles truck to come back again.
You feel like dancing?
I did. I had a good time with that.
Here we have Larry Barnes.
He's running for school board.
Coach Larry Barnes.
That's right. He's the coach. District 1, school board. And Larry's hay float. I don't know if that's his theme. It was just like...
I don't think so.
It's got hay in it.
To sit on.
It's like, hey, I'm Larry Barnes. I'm running for, Board of Education. He brought out the heavy 2.5-ton truck.
Wow.
And
nice
what's a parade without a fire dog? But it's not really a fire truck, so it's a 2.5-ton Army surplus truck dog. The Servant of Christ Ministries making their way to the judge's podium.
And following them, we have Larry Barnes. Oh, I'm sorry, Bill Willis, who's running for District 4 County Commissioner.
And right behind, Ed Nobbs with the Democratic Party, the Douglas County Democratic Party.
And here is
more local state politicians.
Kimberly Alexander.
State House of Representatives in District Number 67.
She's running for that. You got to wonder, okay, who gets to ride and who gets to walk and who decides which?
I think they do that by straws.
It's like, okay, who's least likely to have a lead foot in a parade?
Well, I notice a lot of the kids are walking, and that would be what I would vote for. If I were running, I'd be like, all right, listen, kids. But Kim's out walking around. Okay, I'm seeing a fishing boat. Okay,
right.
And I'm guessing maybe that this has something to do with the bait and tackle place.
Right. That would be Fair Play Bait and Tackle.
Oh, see, I was right. Man,
Hey there.
nobody's in the back of that boat. That would be nice. It's for sale, by the way.
That's why they didn't put anybody in the back of it.
In case somebody wanted to buy it right here, right now.
Exactly.
Douglas County Task Force and on family violence. They have a float in today's parade as well with their stop sign, Stop the Violence. Kids in tow and their little red tyke.
And well, it matches, you know.
Yeah, it's a little red tyke thing.
There we go.
Remember those things? I used to use those as skateboards when I was a kid.
Now we have Dave Emerson, who's running for judge for Superior Court. Re-elect him, actually.
Yep.
He is the judge.
He is the judge right now, and he's running for re-election. Dave brought some tunes, too.
And a Shriner's hat.
I'm digging it. California to the New York Islands. And that's David Emerson, who is already on the judge, already has a seat there in Superior Court and is running for re-election.
We have Hubert B. Pruitt, running for County Commissioner, District Number 1. In a snazzy Mustang. This is Mustang Day today.
With the pig in it.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I'm thinking there's some kind of entertainment group coming up right now. You know? It is...
It's Dazzles.
The skating place with more music. And they've got their skaters in tow. And they've got some pretty sharp skaters there.
It's the 50th anniversary of rock and roller skating.
You know, you're never too old to skate, too. They brought everyone from, kids and teenagers to the older folks that are skaters.
You got to salute them for roller skating uphill, though.
I said a hip, hitty billy bip bop, beep bop and bow. Don't stop rocking till you break your toe. Because I am the man from Skates.
Wearing their Douglasville
You're gonna love
shirts.
this. Man, this is total old school.
I bet those shirts look great for like cosmic skating or something.
Oh, they've got to have some black lights there. You know it. I'm ready to have everybody, scream. These are the good times. Man, I'm having a disco flashback.
Really?
There you go, Dazzles. You got to love those guys.
We have David Chastain, the Libertarian candidate, walking with his crew.
And welcome the new Bethel Baptist Church. I think they lost a couple of those people to the Dazzles place, and they grabbed some skates and just started skating. Their little insignia there says, "Don't wait for the hearse to take you to church." Come on now.
And
I thought it was cute.
Oxendine for Governor 2010 campaign.
Bob Camp representing Oxendine for governor. Decked out with their red, white, and blue and American flag. And there's Bob with his red, white, and blue striped shirt. Here comes the First Baptist Church. And they have their parking lot shuttle that's in the parade. But isn't that a cool vehicle?
I love that. That trolley is so cute.
It's like a San Francisco trolley.
Seriously.
On wheels. The kids are having a great time in that trolley. Villa Rica, chapter number 138, the Order of the Eastern. I missed it. I missed the sign.
Eastern Star.
Yes, Villa Rica, chapter 138, the Eastern Star. Thank you. And Maria Sheffield, running for Insurance Commissioner.
And here's John Douglas running
for governor.
No, for public service commission.
I've got him running up the ladder a little bit higher, that's all. John Douglas for a public service commission.
Mike Murphy, who's
running for Congress in District 13. That's a big race. There are a lot of candidates in that particular district. And Mike's got his beauty queen in the Monte Carlo.
Two beauty queens in
I
there.
know. How about that? And she's got the wave down perfectly, doesn't she?
Yes.
That arm's going to get tired, trust me.
I'm thinking it may already be.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, you know, at the end of the parade. Southern Taxi, kind of cruising along here, right behind Mike Murphy.
Two of their fleet. And there's
now I'm waiting to see Jordan's taxidermy because I want to see what they have up on their float, and I know they're approaching. And I'm just guessing
I'm
that.
seeing an animal there.
Do you see animals?
Yes.
Are they big animals?
One of them looks pretty big.
Yeah, this is going to be
Bigger than
interesting. I can't wait till they come up.
Yeah.
You'll see them in front of the screen in just
Quite
a
the
little
line.
bit. And we're about 3/4 of the way through the parade right now. And just like traffic in New York City, Southern Taxi stuck right in front of the judge's tent. How about that? They're used to it, though.
Yeah, they are. We have
the taxidermy. This is our taxidermy dude. This is Jordan's taxidermy from Winston, Georgia. In the red, white, and blue through and through parade. Look at all those beautiful animals. Hi, Bambi. Kids are yelling, hi, Bambi.
Well,
are you kidding
some
me?
of them, it's the closest they'll get to them. They run away, usually.
That's a big moose, isn't it?
It is.
That's the biggest moose head I've ever seen.
Okay, so where's Squirrel?
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto!
Oh, Bullwinkle.
They have a big bear on the back, too. And it says, don't shoot the bear.
Yeah. Oh, please.
How about a little dance from Academy West? With the little dancers, and they must have pooped out and got tired and drove in the back of the truck.
Well, it's a big hill.
I think they were dancing a little bit earlier.
The girls look so pretty in their outfits.
Academy West. Dance Academy. Kelly Gamble. And her girls. There are a lot of girls that take that dance course there. And they're so cute.
And I hope they all put sunscreen on.
You know, thinking just like a mom.
Of course.
They don't care. They're out having fun. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
They've got their popsicles and their candy in the back of that truck. This must be the biggest dance academy on the West
Well,
on
it's
the East
Dance
Coast.
Academy West at, I think, more than one location.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Here come the dancers now. The older girls are out.
Very nice. Wearing hot
I
pink.
hope we see a show. What color is that, magenta?
That's very magenta.
Here come our friends at J&J Lawn Care and James Week.
And yeah, this is probably the time of year when you'd rather have somebody else mow your lawn.
Yep, James Weeks can do it at J&J Lawn Care. Absolutely.
Look at what somebody did to a golf cart. Dennis House, who's running for commissioner.
And he's got a souped-up Chevrolet
golf cart
with fire just running off the side of it. Not like real fire, just the
Right.
The things that look like fire. And that is cute.
Very cool.
Man, dare I say it? A guy saying, "Isn't that adorable?" I love it. A little car.
Well, let's face it, if you had a golf cart, wouldn't you want it to look like that?
Absolutely. A lot of fun. And then Dennis brought the big float. Gonna have the cute car and the big float. Dennis House running for commissioner. Dennis has several different vehicles in this parade.
So many licensed drivers.
Your classic LTD convertible.
Yeah.
Huh? How about that?
Very sharp.
Fire engine red. Cherry red. Beautiful. And then, of course, for the eco-friendly, the bicycle.
The bicycle, naturally.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's got a motor on it.
It's also cherry red.
That's funny.
Like I said, it's a big hill.
You can turn it off.
Right, when you get to the top of the hill.
Here comes Ray McBary's contingency. Ray McBary for governor. And I see a couple of flags on the horizon. Huge flags. In the back of a big truck. And I'm going to guess that it's Ray McBary for governor still. Running for governor. Yes, I was correct.
There we go.
And Ray's got his very large contingent today. He's walking out, meeting all the people. Do you see another float coming up on the way?
This is Ruby Tuesday.
Ruby Tuesday
coming up.
Awesome. That's the Mustang, the black Mustang.
We have LT detail cars. Right
and
behind
LT has
them.
the car wash and the detail. Absolutely.
You too.
And Dr. Honeycutt for Congress. All right, here comes some local stars. Are you ready for the Georgia State Champions 2010 South Zone? The Pony Georgia State Champions. Those are some big boys there, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to tangle with them on the gridiron. Welcome to where they feed them with that corn-fed beef, my friends. Here are the little Falcons!
All right. We have Bill Art football and baseball.
And they have the football and the cheerleaders.
And they have energy.
They have lots of energy. They're catching up with the rest of the parade goers.
The crowd, yes.
They were lagging behind, and I'll tell you why. They probably did a little cheer for some of the folks a little bit further down the road.
I think you're right.
Nice crowds for the parade today.
And
Perfect weather.
We have the Faithful Guardian Training Center coming up. You saw them just a moment ago going up the street.
And as they make their approach to the judge's tent, we're going to throw it to Kelly Hunter, who's out in the field talking to the folks enjoying the parade today.
We are here on the parade route the Independence Day Parade with Chan Weeks. Chan Weeks, you represent what with the city of Douglasville?
Keep Douglasville beautiful.
And what does Keep Douglasville Beautiful entail in and around about the city of Douglasville?
We just are here to make things a little bit cleaner and prettier, and would love any kind of community support from organizations. We do a lot of beautification projects. We encourage our residents to recycle. That's a big one. So if you're a City of Douglasville resident and you're not recycling, give us a call. Love to sign you up.
All righty, let's take it back to the parade.
And you sing the float for Sonia Compton for Superior Court Judge as it just passed. And you're seeing some very tired kids walking behind the float. Actually, I think they're ahead of things. I think they're actually leading the Church of Nazarene.
Oh, okay.
So they're ahead of the whole Church of Nazarene as they come up the road.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And we have all sorts of enthusiasts out there asking for candy in some cases. And we have the Faithful Guardian Training Center in their purple shirts.
I'm just enjoying the music as they go by.
I know. It says, thank God for freedom.
New Beginning Sanctuary of Faith. Coming by the judge's booth right now. And we're coming toward the tail end. The judges have a very tough decision to make on the competitions today. Rhonda Muhammad, the Historic Preservation. She's one of the judges today. She's on the commission there.
Michelle Clark with the Downtown Development Authority.
And also David Stevens, noted resident. Here comes Cook's Pest Control. And they support the champions.
The Winston All-Stars.
Way to go, guys. Good job.
And these guys are currently in the championship, 9 and 10-year-olds.
The Winston All-Stars. They actually have those little guns that shoot out the candy. You know how they have
candy they're shooting at?
Yeah. They're not squirting people.
Oh, no, not at all.
Not at
on a
all.
hot day.
Kids,
why would they do that?
Kids wouldn't be doing that, would they?
We have DeVille Terrace Square supporting our troops.
And an old-fashioned Ford Model T on its way up.
I love the blue hair. Oh, wait a minute. He has no hair. It's just painted blue, the top of his head.
Yeah, I'd say that thing's pretty old, huh? The car.
The car. No.
Not the guy. Look at it. Here we go. We've got Willie Watkins horses. How about that? Oh, yeah, man. You're coming in style, Mr. Willie Watkins. Very nice. That's the way to enjoy a parade.
Perfect weather. Oh, and look at this, the stagecoach. Whoa. Okay, that girl with the pony and her dog.
At the same time. That's a talent. All riding Western style. I don't see any side saddlers here.
Nobody posting.
Willie Watkins really brought a lot of horses here. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to get a little show. Fantastic. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Kids must love this.
Oh, yeah.
I know I do.
Well, your daughter's in 7th heaven.
She loves the horses.
She's going to ask to ride one in the next parade. You know
All
that,
I can
right?
tell you is I'm glad I'm not doing cleanup today.
Actually, it looks pretty clean. I have to tell you.
Well, you haven't seen down the way, maybe. You know. I'm just saying. I think they're pretty well trained, those horses.
And here comes
bringing up the rear.
The flankers.
Douglasville's best, bringing up the rear of the parade. Douglas County Police Department. And there's more Willie Watkins horses.
And of course, Douglasville's finest.
And it's a good way to wrap up a parade where you have Douglasville's finest who serve and protect the community and do such a great job on a day-to-day basis.
We had 85 plus entries today. And we want to thank City Manager Bill Osborne for coordinating all of this.
And kicking off the parade a little earlier today. Also, the judges in the float competition, Rhonda Muhammad, the Historic Preservation Commissioner, noted resident David Stevens, and Michelle Clark with the Downtown Development Authority. Beautiful parade.
Right.
Absolutely gorgeous day. Everybody here in Douglasville had a great time.
And it was red, white, and blue through and through.
Absolutely. We're Monk and Kelly. We thoroughly enjoyed it, and we hope you enjoyed the parade on City TV.